to Yoga with Angie. And today I was thinking about what we could practice today and how to help us be more open and present. So create a lot of openness in the body and just create that aura of just being open and present and accepting of the present moment and allowing things to come in and out of us. So I wanted to create this special practice for anyone to enjoy. I'm excited to announce that I'm 16 weeks pregnant. So any of the moves that I'm doing today, you can absolutely do when you're pregnant. Mind you that you have had clearance by a physician and that you're practicing yoga beforehand. Either way, just making sure you listen to your body and tune into the body. So I just want to make that special note. And so with that said, let's get started. And I want to start lying down on your mat, nice and flat, just like we would in Shavasana. So let's bring ourselves into a nice open space from the start. So drawing those shoulder blades down, letting the hips sink into your mat, and letting those feet just fall to the side. Letting those elbows fall to the sides and the palms come open. Let's start by taking a deep breath in through the nose. Big exhale through the mouth. Deep breath in through the nose. Big exhale through the mouth. One more deep inhale. Big exhale. Continue to take that breath in through the nose and out through the nose. So keeping that breath nice and smooth as you take it in through the nose and all the way back down, sealing the lips. And feeling that breath as it kind of infiltrates through the body, flowing in and out. Noting those changes in the body as you feel the belly rise and fall. Feeling those shoulder blades relax down onto your mat, opening up the chest and the heart, exposing the chest and the heart, opening it to whatever may come, breathing in and breathing out. Take those inhales through the nose. Visualize that breath like a ray of light as it travels down through the body. So hitting every point in the body, traveling down through the shoulders, the chest, the belly, down to the elbows, out through the palms, and feeling it traveling down through the legs, out through the ankles, and out through the toes. Each breath in is a new cleansing breath, opening your heart, your mind, to anything that is, and allowing yourself to be here in this present moment, just be here on your mat right now. Letting go of anything that happened in the night, anything that's happening later today, and just being open and accepting of what may come. This new day ahead be filled with possibility, opportunity, and letting ourselves be open to that without expectations. Start by taking the arms overhead. Big deep breath in as you reach those arms overhead. So big deep breath in as you reach, and exhale, maybe just let those elbows float down to the side. Big deep breath in, pointing the toes, really reaching those arms overhead. And as you exhale, release, shoulders come down. One more big deep breath in, reach and point the toes. exhale, release. And gently take that left leg, just kind of cross it over the right, and bring that right palm to that right corner of your mat, with the left palm maybe placed under or above it. So you're just in it, kind of in a banana shape over to that left side or that right side. So let's take a deep breath in here. And as you exhale, breathe into that left side body, opening up the shoulders, the rib cage, the hips. Big deep breaths in and out. One more breath here. And as you inhale, come back through center and walk those hands over to the left side of your mat and take that left ankle, bring it over to the left corner, and take that right ankle, cross it over the left, and then reach that left arm or that right arm all the way over the left side. So you're breathing into the right side body as both the extremities come over to the left side of your mat. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, breathing into that right side body, opening up under the armpits, the rib cage, the low belly, the hips. Each inhale, maybe you find a deeper reach. And as you exhale, drawing that breath, opening up the right side body. One more breath here. And as you inhale, come back to center. Take those arms in goalpost arms and bring those feet flat on your mat. Make sure you have a nice flat back here. So tuck that tailbone under, bring those feet flat on your mat to the sides of your mat, and then let those knees fall in together. Take a deep breath in and out. Feeling that chest open as you draw those shoulder blades down on your mat. Sometimes this feeling can be uncomfortable, especially if we have a heavy heart. We really want to open up the chest and the heart and expose it. And then gently take that left knee, let it fall all the way over to the left side of your mat. And then maybe take the right knee and have it join it. So just a gentle twist. So especially if you're pregnant here, you don't want to do a full twist. You just want to let the knees kind of collapse over to the left side of your mat. But keep those shoulder blades down and back, chest is open here. Deep breath in. And exhale. Bring those knees back through center. And then drop them off to the right side of your mat. So right knee falls first. And maybe that left knee kind of falls over the ankle. Maybe if you want to bring it to the knee. Trying to avoid the twist if you are pregnant. Just opening up the hips, opening up the body, in through the chest, the belly. And as you inhale, come back up to center. Hug those knees super tight into your chest. Give them a big hug. Well, as big as you can get. Maybe roll up the spine, side to side. And then gently start to find your roll as you bring it up, maybe 3, 4, 5 rolls, whatever it takes, and come to a hover position. So we're going to start in kind of a semi-boat position. Again, if you're pregnant, keep your palms behind those knees and kind of open up those knees a little bit wider, so in line with the shoulders. So draw the chest forward, draw the belly button in, and maybe lift those heels a little bit higher. Keep drawing those shoulder blades down and back, open up the chest. If you're not pregnant and you want to go into a full boat here, you just bring those knees and bring those arms out to the side if you want to hold it here. Otherwise, keeping a nice grip behind those knees, and you can always drop those feet too if you are pregnant if it's too much. So lots of options here. So keep drawing the chest forward. We really want to start to ignite the core if we're not pregnant. Ignite the core and just open up the body, opening up the chest, drawing those shoulder blades down and back. Let's take one more breath here. And as you exhale, release. And go ahead and release those feet down. Come into a tabletop position. Let's work through a few cat-cows here. So palms underneath those shoulders, hips stacked over the knees. Drop the belly, draw the chin and chest forward. Exhale, round out the spine, draw the belly button in, and just peel those shoulder blades away from one another. Really let the head fall here. And maybe just take it to the side, wagging that tailbone, working through these spinal movements. And maybe as you inhale, it's more of a rotation of the spine. Maybe it's a circular motion. Whatever feels good for you and your body today. One more breath here. And next inhale, come back up to center. Press those palms right into the mat. Nice flat palms, fingertips flat in the mat. Curl the toes under. And let's lift those hips high. So press down into the heels. So really want to get this form here on your downward dog. So press those palms firmly into the mat. Press the fingertips in the mat. Now squeeze the inner elbows together. So you're really working into your shoulders here and in your glutes and thighs. So working into those hamstrings, glutes and thighs to keep this nice triangular position. If you need to bend the knees, let's bend the knees here. Get them nice and deep. Bend the knees. Kind of bring them all the way in. Inhale, extend. Press those heels back. Exhale, bend the knees. Let the chest just drop onto those thighs. Exhale. Bring it back. One more here. Bend into those knees. Press those palms firmly into the mat. And then press those heels back into your mat. And really feel the length in the backs of those hamstrings, the calves. Press those palms into the mat, squeeze those inner elbows, let the head fall between the biceps. Let's take that right leg extended back and bring that right foot all the way to the front of your mat. As you inhale, squeeze those inner thighs, come up into your crescent lunge. Reach and extend those arms overhead, press back into that left side heel. Drive those elbows in line with the ears, feel that left side hip open. Now draw those arms back a little bit deeper. So maybe taking a mini back bend here. Deep breath in, reach and extend those arms overhead, press into that right side heel. Deep breath in, make sure your hips are nice and square, facing forward. Now as you exhale, take that right arm back, left arm forward. Once again here, if you're pregnant, making sure not to do a big deep twist here. So keeping it nice and small if you want to take that right arm and not bring it all the way back. But otherwise, if you want to take your gaze over the right shoulder, engage that core a little bit, find that deeper twist. Inhale, reach and extend those arms overhead. And as you exhale, opening up on the left side, left arm comes back, right arm forward, take your gaze over that left shoulder, squeeze those inner thighs, engage that core here, find that balance. Inhale, reach and extend the arms overhead. And as you exhale, take your hands behind the low back, interlace your fingers, open up the chest. So peel those shoulder blades down and away. Deep breath in. Exhale, start to bring your chest forward into that right thigh, drop that left heel, and let your head fall heavy, maybe bringing that right shoulder onto your right knee. Letting your head just fall here, finding that bow. Pressing back, sit through those palms, keeping your shoulders drawn back, chest is open here, opening up the body. Deep breath in. As you exhale, release. Next inhale, press through that right foot, come all the way back into that warrior one. Reach and extend the arms overhead. Rotate back into your lunge. Both hands come down to your mat. Right foot meets the left. Finding your plank pose. Tuck the tailbone under and just gently work your way down to your mat. If you want to come down onto your knees, and work down onto your mat here. Inhale, mini cobra or upward dog. Squeeze those inner elbows together, peel those shoulder blades down and back. And as you exhale, take your knees wide, press back into your child's pose. Extend your arms long. Deep breath in, press down through those palms, drive those shoulders down and back. Let those elbows fall heavy. Deep breath in and exhale. Next, inhale, work yourself back into your tabletop through to downward dog. As you press down through those palms, lift the hips high. Next, inhale, extend that left leg back. Bring that left foot all the way to the front of your mat. Squeeze those inner thighs. Come up into your crescent lunge on the left side. So drive back into that right side heel. Drive those shoulder blades down and back. Open up the chest. Inner elbows in line with the ears. Big reach here. Deep breath in. Exhale, sink a little bit deeper here. So pressing through that right heel, you're going to feel that right side hip flexor open. As you exhale, left arm comes back, right arm forward. Once again, you can take that twist as far or as little as you would like. So if you bring that left palm back, otherwise taking that deep twist as you drive your gaze over to that left shoulder. Inhale, come back up to center. Reach and extend the arms overhead and take that right arm back. Left arm forward, open it up over to the right side. Dig deeper into that left side knee. Inhale, extend those arms a little bit deeper, draw that right shoulder back, gaze comes over to the right. Inhale, come back up to center. Exhale, take those hands behind the low back. Press those palms away, drop that right heel at a 45-degree angle. Now find your bow, bring that left shoulder in towards your knee. Let your head fall heavy. Continue to press those palms away, let the belly fall heavy. Relax the neck and shoulders, and just really let the head bow here. Deep breath in, and exhale. As you inhale, press down through that left foot. Inhale, reach and extend the arms overhead. And as you exhale, bring your palms down into your mat. Right foot meets the left, you're in plank pose, and slowly work your way down to the mat. Inhale, mini cobra, peel the chin and chest off your mat, squeeze those inner elbows. As you exhale, take your knees wide, child's pose. Deep breath in and out. Really allow the hips to sink back into the heels, opening up the hips, the thighs. One more breath here. And when you're ready, work yourself back into your downward dog, lifting those hips high. Big step to the top of your mat. Let your head fall heavy here, so find that fold. Relax the neck and shoulders, slight bend in the knees. As you inhale, bend into those knees, press into the heels, come up into your chair pose. Reach and extend the arms overhead. Draw them in line with those ears, lift your chin and chest, and sit back into those heels a little bit deeper here. Deep breath in, reach. Opening up the chest, sit back into those heels, bending into those knees. One more breath in here, reach. And as you exhale, come up onto the toes and bring those palms in line with the hips as you lift your heels, coming up into your diver's pose, holding here, finding that balance, breathing here, pressing down through those toes as you lift those heels. Next, inhale, bring the chest away from the thighs, come all the way up onto your toes, lift, and exhale, press down, hands into heart center. Deep breath in here. Exhale, release. Inhale, reach those arms overhead. Exhale, swan dive as you find your fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Draw those shoulder blades down and away. And then work yourself down into a plank, chaturanga, down onto your belly. Inhale, mini cobra or upward dog. Squeeze those inner elbows if you're taking your mini cobra. And as you exhale, push up or press back into your downward dog. Next, inhale, extend that right leg back. Bring it all the way to the front of your mat. So make sure you have your block somewhat nearby here. Inhale, extend those arms overhead. Deep breath in. Exhale, drop that left heel. Inhale, reach. As you exhale, take that right elbow to the right inner thigh, and then reach and extend that left arm overhead. Take your gaze beyond those fingertips. So you're just keeping your right elbow at a 90-degree bend on top of that knee. Now take that left arm and reach it all the way overhead, but keep that left elbow in line with the ear as you reach overhead. So find that really long line. Rotate the torso forward. Left hip rotates back, right hip rotates internally. And then really find that reach, breathing into that left side body. Big deep breath in here. Exhale as you find that deeper rotation. Rotate that shoulder back a little bit deeper. And next inhale, come all the way back. Come into your warrior two. Settle in here, deep breath in. Exhale, rotate those hands down to the mat. Right foot meets the left in your plank pose. Chaturanga, nice and slow, taking all the time that you need. And taking your mini cobras here, or taking your upward dog. And then just working your way back into your downward dog, nice and slow. Deep breath in. And exhale. Once again, taking all the time that you need here. Deep breath in. And exhale. Next inhale, take that left leg, extend it back. Left foot comes to the front of your mat, finding that high lunge. Once again, deep breath in, reach and extend the arms overhead here. As you exhale, drop that right heel. Drive those hips forward, deep breath in. And as you exhale, take that left elbow to the left knee and then reach and extend that right arm overhead. So you have a nice long line from the crown of your head down into that right side heel. Once you can take that right arm and reach it all the way overhead, now take it and reach and extend it all the way over your head. So that right elbow is in line with the ear. Bend into that left side knee. Inhale, reach and extend that right arm a little bit deeper. Rotate the torso towards the midline of the body. Right hip comes back. Big reach here. Deep breath in. Exhale, find that deeper rotation, opening up the shoulder, the heart, exposing the heart as you drive that right elbow back. Inhale, work yourself back into a warrior two. Bend into that knee, deep breath in. Exhale, rotate those hands down to the mat. Right foot meets the left. Slowly work your way down to the mat. Inhale, mini cobra or upward dog. As you exhale, take child's pose. Knees come wide, sit your hips back into the heels. Big deep breath in as you press those palms into your mat. Exhale, letting the hips slide back into the heels. And when you're ready, work yourself back into your downward dog. Lift the hips high, press down through those heels. Big step to the top of your mat. Find your fold, let your head fall heavy here. Slowly inhale, reach and extend those arms overhead, rise up. Exhale, take those elbows wide, open up the chest. Take your mini back bend here. Deep breath in, reach those arms overhead, interlace those fingers. Fingertips, index fingers come to touch, big reach over to the left side. Inhale, come back up to center. Exhale, big reach over to the right. Continue to rotate that left shoulder back in line with the ears. Inhale, come back up to center. Release those palms, and as you exhale, bring your hands just to heart center here. So you take a big step back with that left foot, or right foot, and then rotate both feet facing forward, so both feet are parallel here. Make sure you have your block nearby. So deep breath in, reach and extend those arms overhead. You're gonna take that left foot and bring it all the way forward. So that right heel is pressed into your mat. So deep breath in. Now as you exhale here, take that left arm, really find that reach, big reach. Take that right arm, bring it all the way overhead, and then take that left palm, bring it down to that inner ankle. Deep breath in, rotate the torso forward. So again here, this is a great place for a block because you don't want to compromise the torso here in the length here in the spine. So make sure you have a block. The goal is not to touch the ground here. You want to make sure you have a nice straight torso and there's a nice long line from the crown of your head to the tailbone. So rotate that right palm back. Find that opening of the right side hip, the chest, the shoulders. Deep breath in, feel the reach. And as you exhale, bring both feet parallel, come into that wide straddle stance and let your head fall heavy. Relax the neck and shoulders. Let's just kind of roll it out, right to left. Feel that release. Maybe create some figure eights on the ground. Let your head fall heavy. Maybe take those feet heel toe, one more toe in. If you lose a little bit of traction, move your block over to the right side and slowly rise up, bringing those palms overhead. Now here on the exhale, take that right foot, bring it all the way forward. Keep that right leg extended. Left arm stays extended, right arm starts to rotate forward. Now start to reach as far as you can beyond those toes. Now here, take your exhale and drop that right palm into that right inner ankle. Once again here, taking your block for support and keeping that nice long torso. So feeling that lift in the inner belly, a nice long torso, feeling it all the way through that midsection, nice long line here. Deep breath in. As you exhale, rotate that left shoulder back. Gaze comes beyond those fingertips. Deep breath in. Exhale, one more rotation as you draw that shoulder back. And release, come back into your straddle stance. Let your head fall heavy, right in between those thighs. And just once again, shake it out. Bring it right to left. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. And as you exhale, walk your hands all the way back over to that left side. Drop that right knee, followed by the left knee. Let's come into a seated position. So you're just gonna come onto those knees, draw those shoulder blades down and back. We're gonna reach the arms overhead, or right in front of us, interlace the fingers, press those palms away. As you inhale, reach and extend the arms overhead. Once again, draw those shoulder blades down and back, inner elbows in line with the ears, exposing the heart, the chest. Deep breath in here. And exhale, release. Deep breath in, reach. And exhale, release those palms behind you. Press those fingertips into the mat. Take a small mini back bend here. Drive those shoulder blades down and back. Press those fingertips into the mat. Inhale, open up the chest. Take your gaze to the ceiling and draw those shoulder blades down and back. Deep breath in here. And exhale. One more deep breath in. And as you exhale, find your release. Take your child's pose. Let your head fall heavy between those biceps. Let's take one more breath here. And when you're ready, working yourself back onto your back, we'll close on our backs just how we started. in Shavasana. So relaxing the neck and shoulders, let the head fall heavy here. Release those shoulders, the elbows, the palms out to the side. Let those feet fall to the side. Let's take one big breath in here. And one exhale. Letting those eyelids become heavy. Face is soft.